Actually sitting here waiting for a fish, and there's actually a spider crab right in front of me. Straight down there. You see the bootlace moves around the weed when it goes back. There it is, that orange thing, probably in the centre of the camera. I don't know, sometimes things are a lot further away when they're on the camera, so you might not see it. But he's literally in a foot and a half of water on top of that rock. They do come up quite shallow, but they won't actually come out of the water, not unless they get stranded by accident. Right, I'm going to nip up over the other side of this rock, try that side. Nothing's moving onto the wheel. I can see the crab down there, and another one not far from the wheel, but they're just sitting there now. Like I said, the tide's hit almost low tide, nothing's moving, everything's still. That's the wrong one, although I will put that stick up higher. Just wrap it around a bit of weed like that. It'll be fine. Yeah, we'll take this wheel with us as well. The other side's a bit more trickier for fishing, but it's kind of like gullies with a lot of rock everywhere. Yeah, bit of a weird place this. Yeah, you can see that's the gully we've tried to put the wheel in, but there is actually crab down there, some big crab, I can see them from here. Some beauties. So if I drop the wheel in this deeper part of the gully, my rope's long enough, let me just put my bucket somewhere where it's kind of safe. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, you see down there, there's actually a crab down there as well. Should I drop it in the deep part, or? I mean, that's a big crab down there, I think. I'm going to try and lower it near that crab. Just an experiment. Normally when, like I say, you see them, they won't go in the wheel, but you never know. He might make his way in. Hopefully my string isn't going to get tangled again. Just shove that down there. There's a lot of crab. So many crab. I was right to come down here. I thought there'd be a lot here. And we've definitely got knots. Like I said, there's too much twist in the rope, so I twisted several layers of string together to make a stronger string. And of course, it likes to twist up. I need the full length for his. Right, where's that crab I saw? So I've got to try and get this to land properly as well. It's I think it might be a female, that. Okay, we'll try and drop it down there. And we knotted. We were in a good position as well before it knotted. There's two crabs, they're actually big crabs. The trouble is it's going to land on a kelp. I need to go between the kelp. See if it'll find its way through the kelp. The crab's actually moving. Yeah, I'm stuck on a kelp piece now. There we go. Maybe that'll do it. There is a crab down there. She's moving towards it. She'll be in the wheel in about 30 seconds. So I think we'll wait for her to go in the wheel, and then she's in it now. We'll move it into the deep bit. Just wondering if there's other, yeah, there's two of them in there now. Cool. Right, let me get this rod out. Let's pull up the wheel, check out the two females that are in it, and then put the wheel deeper. Any more crabs heading towards it? I don't think so. I think that's it, just those two. We'll say it's just those two. Right, here we go. Oh, one's fallen out. The bigger one, of course. Yeah, she was a big female, that other one. Never mind. And there's this one as well, you see. I mean, the other female was bigger than this one, the one that fell out. But you can take females. There's no law against not taking them. Some people take them because they do like the roe. But, you know, nice female, that. But we're going to let her go. Up she goes. Should be fine. Okay, let's bait up and we will put the wheel deeper, because really we want to go for the males. I mean, I will take a female, but she has to be pretty damn big in order for me to bother taking. Right, well I've put my last battery in for the day and it seems to be not completely fully charged for some reason. Must be a dodgy battery. Anyway, I've thrown one down there. I threw it the first time and it actually tipped over. I saw it tip as it hit the bottom. And this one, well I can't see the bait, so I'm assuming it's covered in crab. So we're going to pull this one up. I can see it now, but I don't see the bait, so let's pull it up. Damn, big crab on there, but he's fallen off. Damn it. That's the trouble with a small wheel. We had a really big crab on that, but this little wheel wasn't big enough, and he fell off on the way up. Although my biggest crab came out of a smaller wheel than this. Bit annoying, but one over there. Wherever you can see light colours, orange, that's crab. There's a giant one over there. I might have to go and look at that in a sec. Now, am I looking at the bait or the edge of the wheel? I might be looking at the edge of the wheel actually. Let's just pull it and find out. Yeah, there's one hanging off the side and there's one in it. The one hanging off the side is not bad. Not as big as that one we lost before. This one's just a small one and we're out of bait, so we're going to have to go and get some bait I think. And throw him over there. Don't worry, he'll be fine. Pretty damn tough. Right, well I've put a bit of fish bait in the other wheel and I've dropped it right in close again because there's some big crabs again. I mean we lost one there and there's several I can see there now. So this one hasn't been down long, but I'm just going to pull it up because I want to get a bit of fish bait in this one as well. Because fish bait should do a lot better than the squid. I'll leave the squid in, but it's a shame I didn't have any mackerel. But like I say, because that's very oily, it sends out a tremendous scent. The only thing is, again, mackerel does get torn up. But this squid, like, it's been frozen for a long time, it's not the best. Luckily we caught that rockfish, and we do have a bit of fish. And like I say, if there's any of this bait left afterwards, I will take it with me, if it's a decent enough piece still, and I'll put it in the crab pot so it won't go to waste. If not, I'll feed the crabs with it. They won't mind. So I'm going to throw this one. I wonder where to throw this one in the weed down there. Trouble when you do weed throws, it's difficult getting the wheel to sit straight. But it's where the crab often are. Now let's go back down here. Let's go that way a bit more. Right, I've just seen there's a crab in the wheel further over, so go and have a look in this one over here. Hopefully it's still in by the time we get there. There's 2 crabs in it, I think. Yeah, definitely a couple of crabs, hopefully not underneath it. So let's have a look. At one. Female again by the looks of it. Oh no, actually it's a male. That's not the big one we lost though. Might have been the other second one we lost, but not the first one. Again, throw this back. Send it over that way. So the crabs are alright. Just try and avoid them landing on their backs and they're normally fine. It's the brown crab that don't like landing on their backs. Probably because they're so flat. Yeah, there's still crab where that was, so just drop it in there and try and work it across into the right position. Oh, we just had one and it came off. Oh, luck. It was a good solid take, struck into it, well hooked, and then just pinged off. It's because I stopped to flick the camera on. Sort of caught me off guard, that one. Oh well, try again. We're out. Probably the bait got pulled off by the weed. Right, let's pull this wheel up because I think it's got crab in it. Well, I know it's got crab in it, I can see one. Has it got any more? Has he encouraged everybody to just walk in? And the other wheel is empty, I think, yeah. Right, let's check this one. Yeah, there's a couple of crab that are under it. There's one that's in it, but it's only a small one. Get her out before she chomps too much of the bait. There she is. Get that down there. Normally I'd throw them further away, but I'm not going to stay here much longer because I got to get back for the. Don't want to get caught with the tide and that. Let's try it over there a bit more. He says, and it snags. Try that again. Take two. So you can tell the tide's starting to come in. See over there. Hopefully it's not moving my wheels around. We'll go and get them after and we'll come back here with them. Here we go. He's got it, he's got it, he's got it! That's another bad one. Finally. We're struggling with these, I tell you. It's normally not that difficult, but it's just the timing. Like I say, I haven't had them for ages. In fact, he swallowed that one down. But you can see there, if I can just put it down for a minute. Watch those gnashes on the, you see there, those teeth. And these lips are like rubber. And they're used for crushing shell and crab and anything else they can get their chompers round. Right, I'm going to get this one off and get back to more fishing, but you can see that's a lovely golden colour on that one. They come in an array of colours. Come on, out you come. That's a nice one. That's what we're after. Proper good sized ones. Caught that one on a mussel. Now you see the tide coming in, we're getting the decent sized ones. Look at those gnashes. When you fold back the teeth. And in its throat, it's got crushers as well, which will crush up anything. Now getting the hook out is always fun because, oh no, that one came out quite easily. They are incredibly tough lips. Right, we're going to check one of our wheels, and then we're probably going to give it one more throw before we pack it in, because the water's not that high at the moment, but I've got to remember I've got to get back around the corner there, and I can get cut off if I'm not careful. I don't want to spend the night on here or have to climb up all that. So grab our string. Now, where am I going to pull this one from? Might be better along this way. Just got to think of what it's going to snatch on as it comes up. I think that's a better. Small one. Just a small one. Back he goes. Yeah, because this one was down here, so. Two crabs in that one. Small crabs. Teeny weeny ones. This one. And this one. I should throw that out a bit further actually. I was going to throw this wheel just down here. Literally down there. Right, just going to pull these wheels, pack them up. This one or that one. Let me do this one first. Yeah, nothing in it. Nothing in it. And this one. There's one in this one. Quite a good sized male. That's an alright male, that. I'll hold on to him for a minute. In fact, we'll throw this out for one more chuck and we'll pack the other one up. That'll do. Not bad. Not bad at all.